They are trying to die. So just let them live their life. They are trying to die. So let them live their life. You know, my brothers and sisters, you can talk to you blue in the face on a lot of people, and it's going to go in this ear and out the other. My title says, they trying to die, so just let them live their life. You know, brothers and sisters, y'all see this title of this video, but how many of us know people like this if it's not ourselves? The Bible have already told us how to treat our body, a living sacrifice, to be holy and acceptable. This is our temple. But so many of us won't listen to God. So if a lot of people not going to listen to God, what make you think they're going to listen to the doctors? But oh, how we want to call on God when we receive that bad news. What make us think that a lot of our loved ones are going to listen to a doctor when they don't even listen to God? A lot of people are killing themselves behind what they love. Oh, but like I say, but when that bad news comes from the doctor, see, I'm not about to make you feel good in this video because I'm concerned about a lot of my brothers and sisters, family, around the world, people in general. It don't matter who you are, what your color is. I want to bring some tough love and some encouragement in this video and say, you can straighten up. It trips me out when I oftentimes hear people saying how long they want to live. Man, I want to be around to see my grandkids, you know, such and such this, such and such that. But when you look at their life, they will not quit the things that's very well killing them. So once again, if a lot of people are not going to listen to God, what make them think they're going to listen to a doctor or listen to us? Matter of fact, what's the use of even going to a doctor if you're not going to take your life seriously and do what the doctors say do after they done figured out what's wrong with you? But we oftentimes know too that doctors don't know it all. I was listening at this dude the other day telling me how he couldn't understand how his nephew committed suicide. He got tired of life, so he took the gun and pulled the trigger, shot himself. He was going so on and on about his nephew and how bad he committed suicide. Man, he a fool. Ain't no way I could do something like that to myself. But yet and still, he's killing himself slowly. Or is he killing himself fast with all the smoking? The doctor have already told Uncle that, well, you got lung cancer. If you can prevent from stop smoking, this is what he told him. The doctor say, you got to quit smoking, man. Your insides is tore up. He talking about his nephew, but at the same time, he's really killing himself. You really just look at it. He got lung cancer, and the doctor told him he ain't got long to live, but he won't. He said, I don't love that much to put down my cigarettes and my weed. He said, I love my cigarettes, I love my weed, I love popping my X pills. And I say, well, you really trying to die. People that live like this are trying to die, so let them live their life. They killing themselves. So many people like this trying to die. As I'm reminded of my mama when she told my little cousin, we called her Cousin Kara, she died a couple of years ago, I believe. And she had a very bad drinking problem. And she drank hard liquor. She didn't care if you handed it to her, she was going to drink it, but she had already know that she needed to stop drinking. So mama would oftentimes tell the girl, why don't you just go on and walk out in the street and get hit by a car since you keep trying to kill yourself. Just go on and make it short. And I be damned. My cousin died, brain dead, just like that. And when I went to the hospital with my mama and my aunt, as we sat there thinking that she was still alive because they had the machine breathing through her, making it look like she was breathing, but it was the machine. She was already brain dead. And I thought about what my mama said. How we always killing ourselves with the sins that we do. These addictions that's taking us out. So you can talk to people, but most of the time they're not going to hear you. It always takes something dramatic to happen when we find out I got lung cancer. Oh man, now I got diabetes. We're killing ourselves slowly but surely. Or are we killing ourselves fast? You know, I trip out because a lot of black people laugh at when they see, look at that white woman up there, man. Hey, what's wrong with white folks? Why they jogging so early in the morning? Always on the treadmill working out. But don't get me wrong, we got black people that love to work out also, but we can see that the majority of us don't want to do nothing. We laugh at that white woman when we see her 5:30 in the morning running. She's in shape. We laugh at the way they eat. So many people laughing at each other's race because we are all different. But we wonder why is it so many people are outliving black people. Now we know you can be overweighted in any, no matter what race. You can be white and overweighted. Black and overweighted. You can be Hispanic and all out of shape and overweighted. So when it comes to being overweighted, color ain't the issue. But it look like in black folks, look like we are more overweighted than anybody else. Look like we got high blood pressure more than anybody else. We got diabetes, look like more than anybody else. High cholesterol. We got high everything. Then we want to get high all the time. We laugh at that white woman and that white man when they running outside jogging, but why we ain't running? We laughing at them, but we sitting back getting fatter and fatter, getting bigger and bigger. Blood pressure steady getting higher and higher, but not everybody. We laughing at the meals they eat. Because, see, one thing I notice about white folks and black folks, see, when white folks get through eating, they going to go work out. They're not going to eat heavy, a lot of them that's in shape that I'm talking about. Because, like I said, you can be overweight and the color don't matter. But a lot of people I know, because I associate with white, I don't care what the color is. So they get through, they go, well, time to go jog. Time to go work out. I got an LA Fitness right across the street from me. And I talk to a lot of people when I'm over there because I get up and jog or walk around the big building. And I like to, talk to different people. And I say, yeah, a lot of us want to laugh at that, but they staying in shape. And while they running, we just getting bigger and bigger. While we sitting up eating a full-course meal late at night. Oh, yeah. The Jack in the Box, the Burger King, the McDonald's, all of this stuff. We eat all these fat meals at night, then we got the nerve to get up in the morning and make a big old breakfast. Give me the pancakes, give me the sausage, give me the ham, give me the grits and eggs, give me all of that. Then make sure you make my plate big, but we sitting up laughing at the other people. And here's the killer. Go lay down right after we get through eating. Now, I'm not trying to make nobody mad. I'm trying to give us another wake-up call. Big Mama and them, you say you don't do nothing but eat, sleep, and shit. Excuse my language. But I got to say it like I want to say it. Eat, sleep, and shit. Some of us, that's all we good for. Don't want to work. Don't want to exercise. Don't want to help nobody. Don't even want to help ourselves. But when the doctor says you got a few days left to live, that you might not make it 3 more months from now, we want to act the fool and act crazy. But we're not looking at what we did to our body. We're not looking at what we doing to our body. People killing themselves over eating. Drugs. Like I said, all the smoking, all the getting drunk. Doctor done already told you got to quit doing what you're doing. Since we ain't going to listen at the Bible, we ain't going to listen at the doctor either. Well, Brother JT, I know what the doctor told me, but man, the hell with what them doctors talking about. They don't know everything. And then when we die, man, it wasn't her time to go. Man, it wasn't his time to go. Why God take my favorite uncle? Why it wasn't his time to go? Man, I sit up here and killed his livers, but it wasn't his time to go. Got lung cancer and done smoked himself to death, but it wasn't his time to go. Overeating and overeating and overeating and heart pumping so fast, high blood pressure and all this stuff, but then when they die, it wasn't their time to go. You better be thankful they stayed around that long. We say to hell with what the doctors say, then we die. How long do we want the Lord to leave us around here doing nothing but punishing our body, destroying ourselves? So many people doing this, they depressed all the time, stressed out all the time. So many people I know, they take all their problems out on their food. Gonna go get all the ice cream and sweets they can eat, but steady praying for health and strength. Good God Almighty. People like this are really trying to die. They're trying to die, so just let them live their life. In other words, forget living right. I'm going to live how I want and do what I want. I hear what the Bible say, but that don't apply to me. So many of my youngsters, I want to live this street life, but I want God to bless me. But I want to be on the streets. I want to sell dope. I want to be a thug. I want to be a gangster. But I still want God to bless me. How many people horn around knowing they taking a chance with their life when we know AIDS is still out here? All these diseases out here. They got so many diseases out now, you can't even name half of them. Or we think a condom gonna stop everything. I'm talking to us fellas too. Hey, I'm talking about both sides, men and women, everybody. Some of us men ain't putting on no protection. Well, brother, she said she was on that shot. She was on that pill. What's going to happen if you wind up the one with AIDS next? What a dangerous way to live your life. You out here robbing and jacking folks, and you thinking nothing going to happen to you. You trying to end your life. You trying to live. No, you're not. You're trying to end your life. See, we all got to die one day, but why should we cut our time short by killing our body? I know I done lost a whole bunch of people looking at this video, so I'm going to say this as I close, because a lot of us just won't learn, we won't do right. I got this saying now, and I used to say this a long time ago. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope and pray for tomorrow. If you got time is running short, to straighten up. Good God Almighty. Straighten up. What's wrong with a change? Good God Almighty. With that being said, y'all take care. May God bless you. May God keep you. Peace.